Stop expecting God to punish your ex. Stop waiting. Stop thinking that God is going to punish your ex. Do not think your ex is going to end up with the wrong person. Stop thinking people are going to meet their Waterloo because they walked out from your life, because they don't want to be with you again. Do not think that people who have misunderstanding with you, or some people you think they did something wrong to you, do not expect God to punish them. You gave your wife the opportunity to turn into a new leaf. You gave your husband the opportunity to turn into a new leaf. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, you gave them chances to treat you right, but they didn't. Don't expect God to punish them. God is not going to punish anyone for something you tolerated. God is not going to punish anybody for something you accepted. You are an adult. Except you are vulnerable, that is a different thing. Not the vulnerability you put yourself into. No. If you are sick, that is the natural thing that can happen to human. And then people are taking advantage of that or something. That is a different thing totally. You were expecting people to treat you right, but they didn't. Don't expect God to punish them, especially your ex. They are not going to end up badly. No. Except they mess up their life, that is when they will end up badly, but not because of you, not for your sake. No. Whether they are with you or not, if they go the wrong way, they will still end up in a wrong way. That is it. What you should do is to put more effort on yourself. You should forgive yourself because you failed yourself. You put yourself in a position where your ex treated you badly. It is your duty to take care of yourself, but you failed yourself. Do not blame it on your ex. Promise yourself never to fail yourself again. Forgive yourself for failing yourself, because it is your duty to take care of yourself, but you allowed yourself to be used. You allowed yourself to be abused. You think they are going to change, they didn't change. Do not expect God to punish them. What you should do is to encourage yourself the more. You should learn from what happened to you, and you should never allow it to happen to you again. The more you are waiting for God to punish them, that means you don't want to move on. That means you do not want to heal from that pain, that situation. You do not want to get out from it. Because every day of your life, you are thinking about it. Whenever you see them, you remember that. You are putting them in your prayer so that God will punish them. It does not work that way. You put yourself into that situation. God will not punish your ex. Do not be surprised. This your ex will meet the right person and end up with the right person. You know why? Your ex is not the same person as you are. Your ex will not tolerate a half or a dime of what you tolerated. Your ex will not allow people to abuse him or her. You see that person you think did something bad to you, that person you are waiting for God to punish, God is not going to punish them. They are not going to end up in a wrong way because they understand how life operates. Stop using yourself to judge people. Do not think the things you allow to happen to you, that other people are going to allow those things to happen to them. No. Start by forgiving yourself. Start by loving yourself. Do not allow people to mistreat you or to misuse you. And then at the end, you are waiting for God to punish them. God will not punish anyone for something you tolerated or for something you accepted. You are not vulnerable. Do not make yourself vulnerable. People treat you wrongly to the point that you begin to doubt yourself. You no longer love yourself. You no longer feel the need that other people are going to love you. You begin to see yourself to be less. You think no one is going to love you again because you allowed yourself to be abused, because they say so many bad things to you. And then you think when you are emotional and then when you are walking away, God is going to come to punish them. No. When you go, they are going to choose another person because they knows what they want. You do not know what you want. That is why you are there and they treated you that way. Immediately when you go, the next person they are going to pick, they will behave. If that person is not there to tolerate those shit, to tolerate those excesses from them, they are going to treat them well. Please love yourself. Learn to forgive yourself. Stop waiting for revenge. The more you wait for revenge, you will not move on. You will not be able to get over from that situation. and it is not good for you. Just let everything go and promise yourself never to fail yourself again. Love yourself. God loves you. Most times, these people ask you for forgiveness. They tell you sorry. You accepted. Now, how do you want God to punish someone for something you say you have forgiven? You see that you have not forgiven that person and you are still there. God is not going to punish anyone for your sake, especially if you are not vulnerable. Do not make yourself vulnerable. Love yourself, please. Forgive yourself. Do not allow all these things to happen to you again. If it has happened before, heal from it and promise yourself never to allow it to happen again. Okay?